Yeah, it was a really satisfying victory. Really happy for the seniors. I thought both sides of the ball stepped up. You know, it wasn't. I told the team it wasn't perfect, but it was perfect. And so we'll enjoy this. And credit UConn came right out and went down the field and ran the ball on us pretty well. And the quarterback made plays, but our guys just seemed to hang in there and weren't phased. And it was a different energy on the sideline that we had last week. And you know, so really proud of the guys.
It seemed like your offense kind of opened up a little bit in that second half once you were able to throw the ball. Was that a sort of schematic change, or did the conditions change a little bit that kind of allowed you guys to have more confidence in Ross throwing?
You know, the conditions were better. They weren't, you know, obviously the surface was pretty good for a grass field, you know, and you know, we just had a plan that with the weather that we were going to play it close to the vest a little bit in the first half, and you know, I didn't deviate, and then we saw some things and moved a couple pieces around, and you know, I thought I was really proud of him because we had a big play to Izzy that got called back, and you know, our guys weren't phased, and then you know, we got the look we wanted on the one play, and Zach, you know, Simon made a great play, and you know, we just missed a couple. You know, Kyle Horn drops touchdown pass in the end zone the first drive, and then Izzy gets the ball go off his helmet, you know, in the first half, and you know, those are two like probably touchdowns. But the biggest thing was our guys just fought, and they, you know, and yeah, I mean, we threw it a little more in the second half, but you know, because the conditions were a little better. Ross felt comfortable.
And then just Marquise, because I mean, on his touchdown run, you know, he kind of had second, third effort that led him there. Obviously, on the big fourth down that kind of sealed it. He had a second, third effort, just kind of hit his running style.
Well, that, and we talked to the line about pushing the pile. You know, that's what some of the things we hadn't done, and I think I got away from running the ball a little bit too early last week, and so you know, we talked about that at halftime, and you know, grinding, and you know, when you can run it, you know, it kind of wears on the guys, and I thought that's what we did at the end there. And I looked up, and we're on the 19. It said a field goal wins it, but you know, and I wasn't thinking that. I said let's run it here and keep running it, and told the guys up front to win the game, and they did a nice job. And then you know, Lee made a great play at the end there to get the interception on the first down to, you know, give us a chance to win it.
How much energy and confidence did those two fourth down stops on defense give, not just defense, but the whole team?
Yeah, that, you know, the defense, it was a defensive kind of game. We knew it was going to be with the weather, you know, predictions. And, yeah, there was a lot of energy. And it wasn't, as I said, it was Brighton one time. And then it was, you know, Chin made a play. A couple of guys, that way Jake was there. So I thought there was really good energy. We had got a couple of guys in the middle that didn't play, that had been Mario didn't play, and Dennis didn't play, and I'm sure Chris DiTomaso did a nice job, and Hunter Brown was in there, so we're mixing it a little bit, and Coach Pinkham and the staff did a really good job.
Did you guys make any defensive changes after that first drive, or was it just kind of?
No, just playing, you know, we just kind of haven't coming out, you know, South Florida got us on the first play, the second play of the game, and, you know, we just done it enough. Sometimes it's a good omen, sometimes it's a bad omen, and we just said just keep playing. And I didn't think our guys had their heads down, and we had another good week of practice, and you know, we needed an answer on it, and you know, so we dropped the touchdown pass, but got the field goal. So you know, our guys were ready to play, I thought.
Did you expect to see them only throw the ball 5 times?
Well, I think you go in, I said, with the weather, what it all said, and the wind died a little bit in the second half, but they had the lead, you know, and Pindell can run, and their guys, and that's kind of strength, and they were probably trying to keep the ball away from us and offensively, and you know, just I don't, you know, we finally got a takeaway, you know, at the end there, and that was what sealed the game. But you know, you know, I don't know, you'd have to ask them.
You talked about the adversity, and like you mentioned before,
the what?
The adversity you guys faced with some of the penalties and kind of trailing for a lot. What was different today? You felt like you guys were able to overcome some of that adversity better than you have in other games of the season?
You know, I couldn't answer that. You know, I have to look at the tape, but you know, you see Izzy get the big play, and then I look up and I say yellow flag. I'm going, oh no, and Jake's. The same thing that happened the week before, but you know, our guys just responded better. You know, you learn some things, and you know, we've been working on defense on some sudden change, and I think that's helped us a little bit. But we just have to look at the tape, see where I thought it's a mentality that we just overcame it.
This is the second time all season you've held your opponent to under 20 points. So what does this win do for your defense going forward?
Well, I thought last week they played better. I thought, as I said, from the bye week, the first time we had all 11 guys on the field that we thought we'd have at the beginning of the year. And, and obviously Marquise makes a difference on offense too, helps, and Jordan, so. But those guys playing together and communicating helps, and maybe it allows you to do a few more things and make some adjustments that we made, and just take it and take it to another. Try to get better and have a great day on Senior Week next Saturday against Liberty.
No, Coach Whip said that he challenged you guys up front to win the game for you guys. What was that fourth quarter like, knowing, hey, it's the game's going to be on us here?
Honestly, I loved it because, usually we have a tough time like finishing those drives out, and he put it on us, and we took it into our own hands, and we finally, like, the O-line finally came through and helped us, definitely help get the dub and get that last touchdown, which put us in front. So
what do you feel like was the difference for you guys, say that offensively some of the penalties you took that negated some of the big plays didn't ruin drives, and you guys were able to overcome them and still finish those drives?
I think today it was all just about, like, believing. I know, like me and Bryce, like Bryce obviously being at UConn, like I'm from Connecticut, like we were all just so invested into this game and trying to get the W for us as a team, for the fans that come out and all that, and just like after some negative like that happened, I don't think it really affected anybody. Like, even after they first scored the first touchdown, the second touchdown, like, we still had energy on the sidelines, and at no point during the game did I think anybody think that we were going to lose. We all just kept pushing and kept on believing in each other.
Ross, what do you feel like was the difference for you guys in the second half once you guys were able to get into some call more passing plays and kind of open up the playbook a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we were able to throw the ball a little bit better. It was still raining in the second half, but not as bad. Able to spin it a little bit. I just kept pressing these guys to, we got to make plays. We left a couple out on the field in the first half, and I believe in these guys. I'm going to give them a chance every time. And like you said, Izzy had the penalty, or on Izzy's touchdown, there's a penalty. I came right back to him. We scored on that drive. So I trust these guys. And all the way through the second half, we just made plays when it mattered, to be honest.
How did the elements affect you guys as an offense?
I mean, obviously you can't do everything that you usually do when it's sunny out, and but we had a great game plan coming in. We prepared for the rain. I was mentally prepared, for their defense, the conditions, and we came out, and as a team we fought, we played hard, and we came out, made more plays then. That's all that matters.
What happened on that last fourth down play? It looked like you kind of bombed it a little and just kind of tossed it.
It was actually just Marquise making a play. I think he saw. I had my back turned, so I couldn't see it, but I think he saw a guy coming to A gap, and it was supposed to go left. Marquise just made a play, counter back to the right, and I just, I trusted him, gave him the ball, and there it was.
The defense making those 2 fourth down stops. How much does that energize your offense?
I mean, a lot. Obviously, I trust the defense, and I'm always on them on the sideline. Stay up, no matter what happens. Whether they let up a touchdown, a field goal. I tell them, just give me the ball back, we're going to go score. And, I think they believed in us as an offense today that, when they made the plays, that we were gonna make plays in the fourth quarter, and that's exactly what we did. We had some drives, a long drive to, take the lead, and, made a pick, and, O-line made a great job to get the first down and win the game.
Bryce, for you guys defensively, what was different about how you guys kind of attacked their rushing game after that first drive?
That first drive, we just had to regain focus. We just had to come in there and get our feet wet. A lot of guys, a little complaining about the cold weather, but hey, we had to fight. We had to fight through that, and after that first drive, we kind of just refocused, and I went back to our game plan.
I mean, Jake kind of mentioned it before. I mean, this game kind of meant a little bit more to some of you guys.
Yeah.
What's it feel like to be able to come out of here with a victory?
I mean, it feels great. It definitely feels great. I mean, I've been talking to those guys all week about it, and they're blowing my phone up right now, trying to talk to me. But it just feels great. A lot of the alumni already told me, guys I played with told me like, oh, you better not lose to them. We're gonna be on you for the rest of your life. So, like I said, it just feels great to get that win.
What's been different about this defense the past 2 weeks? You feel like you guys are playing as well as you expected to be playing all season?
Definitely these past 2 weeks during practice, we've been flying around better. We've been making the calls have been a little easier for us, and we've just been playing with that edge during the week, and then we're carrying it to the games.
Did you help give the guys a game plan on how to attack them, knowing their strengths and weaknesses?
Not really a game plan because I know they got a new OC, but really just some tendencies of some of the players they have. Just some of how they go about playing the game. So that was about it.
UConn's offense was so run heavy today. How did the defense stay in there when they're trying to pound you down?
We knew what they were going to do. We knew all week what they were going to try to do. That we know how they love running David. They love giving the ball to Kevin. And then with the weather, okay, we kind of figured, okay, they're just going to keep trying to run it. We kind of just adjusted to that as the game went on.
How's the mindset flip? Marquise scores you guys in the lead, and they got that one drive to potentially win the game. How's the mindset of a defense flip in that situation? I talked to him earlier. It was James Bowe who really started on the kickoff, who really got us going. Like, we saw him make that big hit. All right, we got to get a 3-and-out, get turnover, get the ball back to the offense. And, like, this game was on our shoulders to win, to end. So we feel like we were able to lock in that last drive and really, shout out to Lee for getting the interception. Okay, and then Lee gets a pick on that first play. What's the energy like on the sideline?
I mean, the sideline was going crazy, but we knew that we had to really lock back in because you never know with this game. Defense had to focus back up, but that was a huge play by Lee.